mentioned Cho'Gath, and seems like KSV is going to steal that one away, go for a very strong top laner. So interested to see what ADD's response will be. If it's just Ornn, then Cho'Gath will have a pretty happy time.
And certainly Haru can play jungle Camille. We've seen what that can do in times past. Haru definitely one of those more aggressive junglers. And hovering over that Janna now would be an interesting one. Definitely adds a bit more CC, but also a nice bot lane as real Janna there.
Also a big note button for the Skarner. In most cases, many ways to disengage. And I think ADD is pinched. I think Ornn is probably really only this thing that's left for him. It's going to be locked in, so it will be Ornn top lane here for MVP. MVP have a bit of a mishmash. They have a pretty good Siege comp with the Azir and the Caitlyn Tahm Kench, and Ornn to threaten, but Skarner's role in this game seems to just be noped at every moment. There's lots of abilities and lots of champions that he will find it very difficult to gap close on, and then he just might get feasted if he tries to get in with the silence and the feast from the Cho'Gath. So sort of draft where you feel like Skarner's much less set up for success and already a pick that has had low success in the LCK. Meanwhile, let's see if KSV can actually execute on a Galio comp. They were not able to in game one. Very different draft, no Zyra Khan this time. The jungle Camille is coming through for Haru. KSV, much preferred draft here compared to game one, but the execution is not there for them in game one. Can they actually do it in game three? Very solid tank role player. Swain, the Sion, for example, is ultra comfort. Picks up the Swain and the Gangplank, and having some extra strings to his bow is what we haven't seen. That was nice.
Oh boy, Crown gonna be trapped for a long time. This might be his death here. We got the Predator Skarner going in, the flash coming in. He wants that kill, the flash forward, first blood. Ian gonna outplay Crown in the mid lane, and we're not done yet. The flash coming in, the stun, and there it is. Beyond picks up the second kill. 2 kills to 0, the side of MVP.
Ian Beyond just dunk Crown and Haru and take them out of the lane. A dumpstering there. Instant outplay by Ian. It was a least channeled from Crown. Watch the replay here. Crown goes for the aggressive trade, but it's the minimum channel on the taunt. It's 0.5 seconds. At the same time, Ian had already buffered his ultimate. Super well done. Crown doesn't want to flash early because he thinks, I've got Aftershock, I'll be all right, I'll be able to walk out. No, the last order gets summoned Airy to pick up the kill. You don't see that every day. And guess what? Beyond is there for local experience.
Level 6
level 6 from it. Just from the local experience of being around the kill. Easy options are not there. He'd love to gank onto Pilot. But speaking of ganks.
Okay, Beyond's here, and well, see you later, Janna. That was about as easy as it looked. Gonna Abyssal Voyage and Impale for the easy kill onto Janna.
And the control ward around the brush shows you why there's that fun first ult work. The second one,
looking for it here, gonna dodge the taunt and interrupt the Justice Punch. Now they're looking for the Impale. They're gonna delay it as much as possible.
There's no one coming.
And Ornn even, as well as the entire bot lane, they're going for mid now.
They're going for the first brick in the mid lane. Love the timing here. Goodbye mid lane turret, and the MVP fans already know it's time to start the cheers because they are massively ahead in the early game.
MVP looking so good. Ian sitting 2-0-1 in the early game. MVP fans all cheering. They know what this means. MVP looking so good against our world champs.
That is 3 plays in a row where they've been ahead of the play, and Crown and the members of KSV have been woefully behind it. Every time something has happened in mid lane, even Beyond being involved, has been good stuff every single time. Love the roam. It looked like too many members. Remember Kongdu Monster looking for 5-man ganks with no extra objectives. The extra objective here was first brick. Crown knows nothing until he sees the aggressive shifting sands. And then he knows with no one anywhere near that he's completely burned.
Yeah, we've criticized, see what he can do even. We haven't been looking at top lane all that much. But the first roam from ADD early on to help out with that nice play MVP pulled off.
Ian's feeling it.
Boy. As I said before, he is so confident, and he's got his team behind him too. The rest of them are gonna rotate up with Abyssal Voyage and another kill onto Haru. Haru and Crown, both 0 and 2, not feeling good this game.
Yeah, Haru is so surprised that play was made because they have double control ward in that brush. Single one just times out. They had so much control vision, they thought they could do this. Last second teleport is cancelled.
Gonna go over to the Skarner. Now they're going in. They're gonna catch Haru again. He's gonna go down. The Galio ult, not enough to keep him alive, and now Crown getting low. These guys are way too fed, too far ahead. Is MVP. They pick up the Infernal, and they want more. They're gonna bite off so much of this KSV team, looking for Cube. Gets the chomp down. The Grey Health comes in, and the Devour. They're gonna give that kill even over to Max, and that is 3 kills in the Infernal for MVP.
Everything working for MVP, except they can't get the Baron. It hasn't spawned yet.
So might as well get the mid-tier too, I suppose. You're this far ahead, get whatever you can.
Perfect game may not be happening, but the MVP fans certainly aren't running out of things to cheer about. A charge onto an inhibitor turret at 16 minutes is something you so rarely see in professional play. Pilot picks up the minions. Even the bot lane is randomly fed this game after the roams. The most non-interactive laning phase. Ruler 0-0-0, wondering what the hell happened this game.
Yeah.
The problem they have for KSV is this warrior enchant on the Camille, which is how you have to go in Camille jungle. She dies too. Meanwhile, Kingzone hover everything all the time.
Pretty much.
Ian's walking over and he is ungodly fed, so they need to get the hell out of here. Haru needs to run away.
Beyond's just gonna launch himself on a Ruler, who does Flash Arcane shift his way out of there. Now Cube coming from behind. They went a little bit too far this time. Ian's gonna be chopped down. Pilot trying to put on the plays. He is gonna get that kill onto Ruler. And at least now Pilot's still alive. Haru and Core JJ just want to back out of this one. Crown in a bit of trouble here. Wants to punch his way out, but gets devoured. That might just be the sacrificial kill, as there is no escape for the Gargoyle.
Yeah, the Azir goes down, so the Magi's Dream is probably dead, but still with how much gold they have loaded on the entire team, because everyone has a kill here for MVP. They go too aggressive, they will still get the structure that they want, which represents the... Actually, they can't kill Haru, they don't know he's there.
Yeah, looking for Cube here. Oh, ADD finds him. Maybe a bonus kill here, as they certainly want to get onto him. Cube's gonna die. That Cho'Gath pick, not looking so good now when you're this far behind. Haru trying to escape from this one. He certainly has an option too on that Camille, but
meanwhile,
we'll see.
Ruler is like, I don't know what you guys are up to.
Oh boy, he's already critting. Okay. Doesn't even need to have the ace in the hole as he goes down. 3-0-5 is Pilot. Feeling good on his 3rd game of Caitlyn in a row.
We were definitely talking about the question mark pings earlier. This is the one where Ruler...
All these seasons where they haven't had much success, these guys love to pull out the weird picks and make them work.
And that means so much, because you think about teams who haven't made much of an impression in the LCK. You think of Kongnu Monster and Spenu in previous seasons. They didn't really have something about them. MVP would always play a pick comp, they would always go for Barons, and then it's taking anyone. Who's going to die this time?
They're just bullying Crown at this point, man. Feels bad, man, as he's going to go down. Haru dies again. They're both 0-5 in this game, I believe.
Oh, dear.
Someone called the bully police. MVP just a little bit too angry right now. Pushing on in to that inhibitor as they look to push it in as much as possible. It's 14-1 at 23 minutes into this game. MVP making a KSV look like a challenger team in Game 3.
That is shellacking them. It's a dumpstering by MVP in Game 3.
They have to question the process. How did they get here? The first match that KSV had, it was 2-0ing Kingzone. It was Rascal in the top lane, yes. But it's still that Kingzone team that's in first, even with Rascal playing. We're going to have more bullying here in this game, guys. Crowd disappears. Unbelievable. Haru going to go down. Ian is just way too fed along with Pilot. They're going to just wrap everyone up. They're going to bury them in the ground now as Core JJ may go down here. Haru finally finds a way out of a fight, decides he doesn't want to die again, doesn't want to go 1-6 in this one. Pilot says, hey, what's up? I'm legendary. Picks up a 3rd kill in a row. That's going to be the end of the game. 27 minutes. It looked like Longju by the Kingzone, not MVP. They show up big and make it look easy in game number 3. A quick end to the series that we thought might go a bit later. Ian showing off the PM in the pit there. Gotta hand it to him. He deserved it after that game.
We'll let the fans do the talking. The squeals of the fans come through. They deserve to celebrate. Wonderful performance from MVP. We have not seen a performance from MVP this level since they were